Well, welcome back. Hopefully I'm coming through better than Monday. Very concerned that I did a test stream earlier. Well, how about I just do a little introduction? My name is Jake. Welcome to FPR, Wednesday night live stream that we do here for HHD. This is the 10th episode and should be a good one. Katie's not here at the moment. She'll be joining us shortly. We had some technical issues last Monday with the beginning of our stream. It seems there were settings that were just crazy set in there. I'm a little bit convinced that I have a bit of a hacker issue going on my computer, but it shouldn't be. So I went through, watched some stuff, looked up some things, and changed some settings, tweaked it a little bit, and did a test live stream earlier, about an hour ago, and everything seemed to be good. And now that I'm looking at kind of the bit rates for the live stream, everything seems to be kind of kosher right now. So, and let me just change this to live chat. So I would have started on time because I hit it right at 9 o'clock, but for some reason, OBS wasn't linked to my account or something. YouTube wanted me to re-verify, so I had to use the computer and the phone, two-step verification that yes, it is me. So yeah, that's what happened there. Looks like Whip's World was the first one in here. Awesome. How's it going, Whip? Nick Hardwater was in here as well shortly after, followed by Jennifer. Thank you guys for showing up. Beto, thank you. Thank you for being here. Foxy's Fishes. Hello, Foxy. Wonderful to see you here as well. Who else is in here? Radio Geek. Radio Geek's here. Awesome. Good to see you. Yeah, it's just me for now until Katie should be here any moment, I'm sure. Yeah, some lots of fun with the live stream settings using OBS. And I see now that it's, oh man, what is going on with the internet? Buffering again. I might just have to, I really think that has something to do, because I did speed tests. It's very frustrating. Speed tests for my internet and Wi-Fi, and it was not how I expected it would be. So now all of a sudden my internet signal is dropping down. I have pretty much all the radios off, so that's not the thing. Oh gosh almighty. Do I want to switch back to the 2.4 network? If I do that, will it shut down my live stream? See, and then it comes back up again. I don't know. Very upset about it. I know I need to just run a hard wire out here, but it's just recently I've been having problems with the internet. If I switch to the other Wi-Fi, it's going to be even worse. I know it. So, yeah. Whatever it is, it is. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, it's Radio Geek. He's hacking my computer through D-Star. D-Star Radio. Yeah. All right. So what's on the agenda tonight? I'm hoping just to stay afloat here. Hoping that the stream doesn't just like completely crash. Might. I wonder why it's doing that. It's so strange. Just some, I don't know. Wi-Fi signal was never a problem before. Last night it was so bad I couldn't do anything internet-wise on my computer out here. And so I shut it down, picked up my phone. My phone could do everything just fine using the same Wi-Fi. So it's something to do with that. I don't know. I get sick of it sometimes. I don't even want to think about it. Throws me off a bit. Anyways, this live stream is supposed to be about fish and plants and radio, usually in that order. And I did do some filming, because the original intent of this live stream was just kind of have background videos going while we were talking about certain things. And so I did film some, but being with the internet issues, why it just keeps dropping out is beyond me. So I didn't want to chance it by taxing it even more than it was. Interesting non-fish related anything. My friend Dave Hansen, who runs Autarky Homestead, that channel, attempted his first live yesterday, just to test, and I think I was the only one in there. So I was having fun with that. I'm excited for him. I think he tried a couple tonight, and it shut down after 3 seconds. So yeah, he definitely does not have good service out there. He runs it off of a cell phone hotspot, but when he was attempting it, it was at least going through fairly well. So he's working on getting lighting and stuff set up there, and I might just have to go over to his house and see what's up. But I'm excited to have someone else I know doing a live stream. His channel is basically all about off-grid living, because that's what he does. He's living it. So everything solar power related, that's where he's going to do his live stream from, is from the control room there, where he's got all of his batteries and all the equipment. It looks pretty cool. So he'll talk about that and answer questions and explain things, and it should be fun. I don't think he has anything scheduled lined up yet for a regular thing. He's still in the testing period, so any of our mods want to drop a link to Dave's channel, Autarky Homestead, you'll find it at the bottom of our main page. Give him a sub, turn on some notifications for him, so that if he pops up live, you might be able to see that come up on your phone, and you can check it out. Offer him some advice on helping him get his live stream set up. It's pretty fun. Dave's not here, man. So, back to fish. We talked about a little bit on Monday that we got some new fish because ex-co-worker of Katie's is leaving town for quite a while and kind of like temporarily moving away, and isn't going to be able to bring his fish with him, so he gave them to us, not just to watch, but just to have. They're small fish. There were some mollies, a molly breeding pair, so pair of mollies, a pair of platies, 3 radio went off. 3 rummy nose tetras, and a handful of some guppies. They're kind of cool. They're like a iridescent purplish kind of color to them. Almost reminds me of amethyst. So those are cool. And clown pleco. So we got those inside. I set up 2 10-gallon tanks, and We separated them off because he had them in 2 different tanks. Put them in with their same tank mates. And got them going inside, and they're doing quite well. Hoping that we can breed a few more of those black mollies and those platies, because I've never had those fish before. We haven't had them. And just make some more of them. We talked a little bit on Monday how I want to get our sponge filters changed over. Using those dual sponge filters has proven to be kind of crappy to me, so I think that I want to go back to more of a traditional style, but with some modifications that Mitchell Broom has come up with. So using air stone and instead of how it's normally set up, keep those babies from clogging up. So far, even like the plain ones, I have a lot better luck with those running longer before clogging up than those suction cup dual ones. Those just seem to happen all the time, long before the sponges are even ready to be cleaned. I have to reach in there anyways, take it apart and scrub out the air collar and blow compressed air through there and put it all back together, and it's a real pain in the butt. So I want to go back to there. Thanks, Pep. Brian from Pepin Creek Aquatics put the link up on there for Autarky Homestead. He does have over 1,000 subscribers. He has for a while. Him and I, when we worked together at O'Reilly, we just kind of have friendly competition back and forth. Well, what's your channel doing? What's your channel doing? And it didn't take long before all of a sudden his kind of started growing faster. I don't know if it's just the content, because it's, you know, definitely not fish keeping. It's a different sort of a thing. Him and his wife there, you just have to check it out to understand. But he's a really good guy, very resourceful. Least lazy person that I know of aside from Katie. So he did help me learn a lot about solar power and whatnot. So the things that I got into with solar power with our greenhouse, I learned all from Dave. Just the basics of it, for sure. He knows more than that, but it definitely a great friend to have around. Yeah, I got talking about that again. More fish things, fish news here. Not a whole lot that I don't feel like I'm repeating myself, because I know I talked about it, some of it on Case of the Mondays. So doing the sponge filter thing, I want to build a rack, rearrange some fish, probably take all the goldfish out of that 55-gallon tank and put them all together in the 110-gallon pond that's underneath of it. Just because in that tank, I can't put any plants in there with them. The plants seem to do better in the bog type thing that we got going on in the pond. So in the interest of keeping their water better longer, being that it's several large goldfish in a 55-gallon tank with no plants whatsoever, you can imagine how long it takes before that water turns yellow. So that's the thing I want to get out of. I'd like to build a bog for that 55, but for now, until I get the chance to do that, then just moving them back into the pond with the others would be better. And then we can redo that 55 for something else, which would be exciting for me and for Katie if she gets the chance to come out here and do that stuff with me. I thought she'd be back here by now, but it all depends on when Little River decides that she's actually going to lay down and not cry before going to sleep. So Let me look at the chat here and see if there's a lot that I've been missing. See lots of people showing up, talking. That's great. Flowers with Horns, I did get your email. I've got to get your stickers ready to send out to you. It'll be fine. You won't have to pay for postage or anything. We got that. It's just going to be a simple envelope. It shouldn't cost too much. Mail something over to Hawaii like that. If it was a bigger package, I'm sure there'd be more of a cost incurred, but no, the stickers are free. You shouldn't have to pay for anything to get them. Like I said, I've mailed stickers to Australia, so it didn't cost that much. That should be more than mailing to Hawaii, I would think, because it's international. Box filters are better than a sponge. I'd like to get some box filters. I wouldn't mind making some. I've made some before. But sponge filters work for us. Especially when we do the tanks the way we do them. Heavily planted. I haven't had too much of a need to have biomedia in with the filtration. The sponge does a good enough job for us for biomedia and as well as mechanical filtration. It works really, really well. Being that we have this centralized air pump system to run all of the tanks, which I think is a no-brainer for anyone that gets several tanks. It's just the way to go for sure. So yeah, that's about it for fish, I guess, as far as I had anything planned to talk about, which was really nothing. I think that it was something I always wanted to do, to make a fish room tour video once a year at the beginning of the year. It seemed to be a good video. It performed well on our channel, and just to give kind of like a yearly update from our point of view. It's nice when people come over and do tours, but so I think that's the next video that we're going to be working on, is just do something simple, fun, kind of show you what we're dealing with here. It's been a while, so I think a lot's changed since anyone's really been able to see from the videos that we've had out in the past. Things change over time, so an update would be nice. About the stickers. Oh, it's just that Flowers with Horns from Hawaii, so I asked channel members to email us with their address so I could send them out member stickers. Well, a member sticker and one of our plain ones too that isn't all iridescently shiny. So he mentioned something about letting him know if help pay for postage, being that he's in Hawaii. So that's so nope, don't need to do that. Gosh, I wish Katie was here. You guys probably do too. Plants. It's usually Katie's forte. When we put our fish tanks up in the kitchen window, where we have racks and racks of plants, it was a good opportunity to kind of take them down, clean them up, rearrange them a little bit. So I think after a while they kind of overgrow and it's hard to get at them and clean them up and prune them and whatnot. So we were able to do that. And it's been a while since we did a houseplant video too. That was always fun. Katie's great about those because she can talk forever about plants and actually know what she's talking about. I tend to ask her what the name of the plant is because I never remember. A few of them I do. So I think we should do a plant video like that too. Should write this down. Should. Peplin says make sure to wash your member before you apply the sticker or it will fall off. Wash and dry. You don't want any residual water on the member to your member sticker. Very good, very good. Throw a curveball out there and go out of order. Very true. It is my live stream. I can do what I want. So, I had one topic off the top of my head for radio is that I've been invited to volunteer at the John Bear Grease dog sled marathon. Anyone that has not known about that can look it up. Radio Geek here in the house is one of the key players in the communications aspect of that marathon. Is ham radio has been an integral part in helping with that marathon. It is, I guess, done by a lot of volunteers, 50 or more, I assume is what I heard last. But people that need to run checkpoints, I should really have Aaron up here to be able to explain that, but they use them at checkpoint areas to let the race people know when gosh, I sound so stupid sometimes when I talk. Let people know when racers have passed certain checkpoints, safety type things, being that it's a very, very long marathon, animals involved, the racers, it's in the winter time. There can be issues, and there usually will be, having communications in an area where there isn't much for cell reception is vital. So it depends on volunteers of ham operators to run that sort of thing and organize the communications there. And Aaron kind of helps head that up, and he asked me if I would like to volunteer, and I said yeah, I was able to actually get time off from work and be able to do that. Now it runs a few days, about 4 days I think, and so that means I'm going to be gone from home for a while, and Katie and River are going to be left behind. Now there's some nervousness, not only from me but from Katie, of being able to be away from me for that long. You think that she'd be happy. River might not be so much. She hasn't been away from Daddy for that many days. But there's all sorts of fears, you know. I'm not one to do these sort of things. I don't really get into volunteer type activities or events like this. I'm kind of lame when it comes to that. So it's something, a goal of mine to do that. So I'm excited, and I'm also kind of nervous about it, just because it's a little outside my comfort zone, and being away from home, away from Katie and the child, is a different sort of thing for me. I don't often even leave the town I live in to do much of anything anymore. So, not that I haven't in the past. You know, I used to live up in Superior, which is near Duluth, which is where close to the area where the dog sled race is. Anyways, I'm familiar with the North Shore area a bit. I've been up and down through there. I couldn't tell you exactly where everything is, but I've been there. So, not so much afraid of the individual things. It's kind of just all together, going out on my own and doing something because I wanted to. I wanted to help out. Being a fresh licensed ham operator, I thought, well, okay, I spent the time and the money to kind of get my license. Well, I just use it so I can talk to a few people, or once in a while, or it just seemed like a good opportunity to use my license and use it for a purpose that could serve other people and help them out. A little more purpose to it than just yapping at a stranger somewhere. So that part is intriguing to me. Of course, I've never seen a sled race. I've only seen a couple mushers, they call them, practicing once in a while in this area. When I was younger, I'd see that maybe 2-3 times in my life have I seen an actual team all hooked up pulling a sled. So that's kind of cool. You don't get to see that every day. It's not a normal, at least around where I live, it's not something you see every day. So I like to see that kind of race and be there. And to meet other people during the event. Kind of contemplating how I'm gonna be staying up there. Hotels aren't cheap. Cheap ones aren't even cheap. Some people camp, which winter camping is something I've never done. I'm almost kind of contemplating staying in my vehicle. Maybe, I don't know. It's been done before by other people. That got Katie a little worried. She's like, I don't need a frozen Jake. I'm like, it's not that I wouldn't be prepared, so. It all depends though. I mean, I've got plenty of gear. The other thing that I think is gonna be fun, and I hope it's gonna be allowed, is, well, I don't know why it wouldn't be allowed, but I'd like to video kind of my journey of doing that. The ride up there, preparing before going there, just little video snippets and stuff, and put together a video for you guys that's a little bit out of the norm, something of an adventure, not just sitting in our fish room. So I think that'd be fun. I bought a lot of equipment to do this YouTube thing. DJI cameras and microphones, a new Mac computer, hard drives, audio equipment, gear that goes along with that, all the stabilizers and the microphones and all sorts of gear. And what good is it if I don't do something with it? So that's another driving factor of why I want to go and do this, because I know that I'm kind of ignoring chat, and I don't mean to, but when I talk, I tend to look off and try to keep my thoughts flowing in one direction that try to make sense to people. So it's a go. I got the clear, and just trying to eliminate the fear. But it's almost like the fear that drives me. Like I don't know why I would be afraid to do something like this, but like I said, it's outside of comfort zone, so. It helps to know that I'll have a friend around there. Aaron will be, not that we'll be around each other the entire time, but it'll be able to meet up and won't be completely around strangers. I guess that kind of gets to me sometimes. Not big on new people and crowds and strangers. Like I tend to get introverted that way, but again, you only live once, right? So gotta try and do something. And it'll be a memory that I'm sure I'll remember for the rest of my life. And above all, just it'd be cool to actually go out of my way, break through the comfort zone in order to help somebody else or help for a different kind of a cause. So the John Bear Grease race, from what I learned last night, just watching a Zoom presentation that Aaron did, I didn't realize that the background of it was that John Bear Grease was a mail carrier, and that was his way of getting mail up along the North Shore area way back when. It was a long time ago. I think he said like early 1900s, somewhere in there. I could be way off on that. It's cool that each of the participants in this marathon, they get sworn in as honorary postal carriers, and they're required to carry real mail with them during this marathon. So it's kind of a cool background tradition. I didn't know anything about that part of it, so it's something that you can look into. I really should Radio Geek. I'm going to make you a mod. I don't know if I can do it from here. Standard moderator. And you'll be able to post links now if you decide to accept being a moderator to our channel. You can also kick people out. There's some people that throw a wrench to everyone. Oh, Father Fish is here. Hi, Lou. Good to see you. Radio Geek, if you got a link to some information about John Bear Grease race, you can feel free to post it up in the chat. Then people can click on it if they want to and learn more about it. But I'm pretty dang excited about it. Oh, guess who's here and probably didn't. Well, the little one is still awake, but she's not crying. And she's been doing this a lot lately, is putting herself to sleep, which is good. She's got to learn how to do that. So she sits up in her bed and plays with her axolotl toy, and we got complete audio-visual surveillance over her. So she's in good hands. Even temperature, we can view temperature, 82 degrees towards the ceiling, so it's nice and cozy in there for her. Wonderful. I see a Katie. Do you guys see a Katie? I'm so glad you're here because my throat gets so dry.
Thank you for coming.
I made Radio Geek a mod so that he could post a link and stuff. So I see that he's did that. Lou is here. Whips World, Sutton Road. Just lots and lots of people showing up for this.
See that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I kind of skipped over some plant stuff because I didn't know what to talk about, and just decided to kind of get into my radio topic about the.
I figured.
Yeah. How do you feel about the whole thing? I kind of told him a little bit about that, but
I think I can adjust and be fine, but she's not going to be.
yeah. Is your no, it's not on. I like being able to equip you with a microphone. It's fun for me. And there we go. Now you're going to hear some noise as I apply the magnet. There, how about now?
Good to see you, Lou, and everyone in the chat. Thank you all for coming, now that you can hear me now.
I'm going to get down towards the bottom here. Jesse's in here too.
Foxy and Peplin and Whip.
So, her mic's on now. Should be on now. I think I'm just a little louder.
Hello, Stan.
You gotta speak up.
I have to speak up?
Yeah, a little bit. Try it.
Hello, hello, hello.
You're being a soft talker tonight.
Sorry. I'm trying to put a
Well,
child to sleep. You have to be a soft
We
talker.
got the furnace going on in the background and we're live, so
Yeah.
do I need to pinch you?
No.
I pinch you. Fine, I won't pinch you. She gave me the look. Tell people how you feel about this, because it is weird that
I'm okay with it. It's going to be the first time not only River, but myself is away from you for that long period of time.
it's true. I don't know when the last time we were apart that long.
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's sweet. Audio's fine now. So, is it really okay?
Like I said, I have everything for River I need myself.
I count myself lucky because that was like, I've been with other women in the past that would just be like, no, or just not even just say no, be like, yeah, it's fine, and then like make my life a living hell until I decide not to, you know. So
My only worry is where are you going to sleep? Because Bear Grease is like the Berkey. All the motels are booked ahead of time.
well, that's what I'm saying. It'll be time to get creative. If I do a little Bronco camping, then I don't have to be by myself out in the middle of nowhere. I can go back to a group where there's other people. So I don't have to worry about like being.
You do realize the back of the Bronco doesn't exactly fold flat, right? It's kind of like a...
Oh yeah, just
incline?
a little bit of an incline. That's great
And
for an
there's a
old
gap?
man like me.
You're going to want to bring blankets to sleep on
Yeah,
top of.
blankets and sleeping bags, and probably I'll go find a discount case of hand warmers.
Aaron, you have no clue. This is The Princess and the Pea.
Whatever. Once I'm out, I'm out. It just takes me a while.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Plus, I got my camera with. If I get scared, I'll just turn it on and pretend that you're all there with me. And then it'll make for good video. I've been watching this, we've been watching this channel. I forgot the name of it now. Recently subscribed. I think the dude's from Canada. Is his name Steve or Randy or something? Anyways, he camps in weird spots like
Oh, yeah.
overpasses,
Like
under
he's homeless.
bridges. And he
He-
does it on purpose just overnight and he films the thing. I love, his videos are awesome. That channel is great. An abandoned gas station. And sometimes it's like
Good
places
idea,
he
Foxy.
probably shouldn't. But it's cool. It's not where he lives. He has a regular home and everything. He just has a friend drop him off with gear and he records it and kind of just. And he gets sponsored by his memberships and stuff. They pay and suggest different kinds of beers. And so he'll buy like a 4 or 6 pack of a strange
Specialty.
beer that people pay for him so he can have a beer while he's
Yeah.
before he goes to bed, and he cooks a little meal and does a little exploring around. He'll clean up garbage and trash if it's, you know, in an area where there's a lot of littering. He'll clean that all up and take it out of
Can
there.
I read some comments?
Yeah, absolutely.
Foxy says, try to sleep in the Bronco a night before the event. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, at home here?
Yeah, at home. But you have to do it in colder temps because there's no guarantee of having warm temps.
It's a brand new Bronco. It's all sealed up. There's not going to be any wind coming through.
I know, but it's
And
still
it's
wintertime.
a smaller one, so my body heat will help.
You're the one that wakes up. You took my covers.
I'll be in a sleeping bag and you won't be there to take my covers. So
Brian says to sleep under the Bronco muffler. It'll keep you warm.
yeah.
Nick at Heartwater. I just started watching that guy too. Oh, that's awesome. He says the underpass box was amazing.
Yeah, he painted it to match kind of what the bridge looked like and stuff. It was under a freeway overpass. Built himself kind of a box there, and had a TV and Starlink and a little camping stove and stuff and the light, and no one knew. They were just zooming through.
Yep. Aaron says put a hammock in the trees.
That I don't know about.
Maybe in the summertime.
It'd have to be a very insulated hammock, or I need a better sleeping bag. I've got a good
Well,
sleeping
since
bag.
I'm not going with, you have two to use.
Oh, I could do a sleeping bag inside of a sleeping bag.
Yeah. Mine's a cocoon bag.
I'd be good for sure then. The only problem is pooping in the morning. That's what's got me concerned. You think about that stuff. I'm brushing my teeth. But I bring bottled water and my toothbrush.
Brushing your teeth shouldn't be an issue. Aaron says when my wife and I
comb my
started
hair?
working the race, we camped in the back of our van. Welcome in, Cheryl. Thank you for coming.
I've done that before when I had a minivan. It was summertime, not end of January.
Flowers with Horns says just make sure there's a full tank in the Bronco so you can stay warm before you're sleeping.
Twice baked Jake.
With sour cream and bacon.
Now I'm hungry. River's making noise.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about how I'm gonna temporarily mount my radio into my vehicle so I can use that one. Set up as a base unit right now here at home. Got it all bolted to a shelf and stuff, but that's not a big deal. That'll be fun too.
Jennifer says 5-gallon bucket potty to go.
I do have a lot of buckets here.
Yeah, but there's no room to stoop on the bucket in the Bronco.
If there's a will, there's a way. And eventually there'll be a will. Too bad I couldn't take out one of the car seats and just put the bucket there.
Whip says, how do I find out who a $5 Patreon payment is going to? Anyone? Anyone?
How do I find out who? Is it something you saw in your account is being paid out? If it's
Could have been a super chat.
a Patreon thing, I don't know. Could be Fish Fam Link if you're Patreon there.
Yep.
It wouldn't be a YouTube thing because they don't use Patreon. I don't know. You'd have to look up on your Patreon account, I guess. You should be able to on patreon.com or whatever the heck they use. You should have an account set up if you're actually paying with it, so I don't know.
Oh, Nick, I'm sorry. I can't say that one out loud.
Gotta lay on your side and poop in the bucket. See?
We want the vehicle clean when Jake's done.
These are all very high-end radio darks. So there's intelligence involved.
If you were smart enough,
we should be able to figure out where to poop.
I can tell you where. If you were smart enough, you'd go park by a porta potty and sleep. They've got to have them there for the volunteers.
There's probably campsites or something with porta potties, I'm sure. We'll see. Just not on the trail that's used by the mushers.
Oh.
Whatever you
No.
do, that is
No.
frowned upon. I'm sure the dogs do it. So maybe I could get away with it. I don't know.
You might want to get a hold of Matt Whip and see if you can track it that way.
Oh boy. Just looked over at Nick and sighed and said, "Oh, so descriptive."
You sound like you've done that before, Nick.
Yeah.
Radio Geek dig a hole in the snow.
Yeah.
Jake will be the one to fall over and go, "Help me, I've fallen and I can't get up."
Well, I know how to make snowmen. I've built snow castles. I've never installed a bathroom in one, but we could build a snow porta potty, kind of. A little castle that goes up so far so you can still see out and make sure your surroundings are safe, but no one can, see you from the neck down. And just kind of build up a...
Nick says, "Please film that too." No. Please don't.
Only if it's fresh right before using this. After it's been used, there'll be no footage.
The adventurer will make some good IRL content. Lay down, baby girl.
Snow portal, a snow potty. Cat. Yeah, come up with a catchy name for it.
Stan says, "Jennifer, just think you picked him."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say every day.
It's your fault. You did it. Poopy glue.
Make a poopa glue.
Poopy glue. That's good, Nick. I think. I'm gonna have to build one in the yard first ahead of time, so I'm not,
You're like
struggling
right
with
in
the
the middle
design.
of the city with all the traffic.
Not that I would use it, but no one would know what it is.
All the homeless will come and use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of homeless here. There's at least one, I think. He probably would use
There's
it too.
quite a few.
Well, you could build it too to have a little fire inside it, keep you warm. Talking about sitting on a cold seat in the morning, though. That's
You hover.
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 You hover the poopy glue until spring. Yep.
Beto, welcome in. He says, "I'm not big on sleeping outside. I'll go camping if I had an RV." We don't
Yeah.
mind doing tent camping,
It's times like this that
but it's in the winter.
I kind of wish I did have an RV for wintertime type stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like a
That'd be really
pop-up
cool.
or something like that.
Well, a lot of people use their ice castles or their ice shacks for ice fishing.
Hey. Oh no, you'd be worse off in...
There's no bottom to yours.
Yeah, there is.
Your Eskimo ice.
My Eskimos has bottom. It's just zipper pockets, I think.
I don't think it had a bottom to it.
Oh, it's been a while since we set it up.
Well, it's
so-
not insulated either.
No, it's
I think
not.
it'd be better in the.
Yeah, you'd be better in the Bronco.
But I could set it up and put a bucket inside of it. Use that for the potty.
It's huge. I can give you my camel blind.
I'm sure it will all work itself out.
Stan says free fertilizer, and Jennifer says squat workout.
Man, this stream has really gone down the toilet.
Yeah.
What else about radio? Well, I mean, we're on a good subject going on through here, but I'm trying to think about
I just need her to fall asleep.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because she's going to want to sleep until 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'm not going to have it. And if I wake her up, she's going to be a little hellion.
She'll be fine. Our dear sweet River is never a hassle.
You mean
Now
no?
that she can run and she gets into everything, when you tell her no, she just laughs more. And it's fun.
No. And does it again. And then wonders why she's getting told no again. And then she goes,
I told you the only way your kids are going to learn is from inflicting pain.
Radio Geek says, I have a crew that uses a hub ice shack and put Amazon foam floor puzzle pieces in it.
Nice.
Welcome to the HHD Poop Show.
Yeah, I think it'll be just fine snuggled in the back of that.
Nick says might need to change the P in the title for plants to poop.
Man,
Just for tonight.
fish poop radio. We never did a shout out to our member list.
Well, go find it and do it.
Yeah, we should do that. Definitely do that.
I wasn't out here to keep you on track, so.
I know. Felt
You
so
need-
lost.
You need a list.
A lisp?
And you already have that.
A list. Do. YouTube studio. All the lights are setting off behind us.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Comments, recent activity, members, see all members. Download. Still at 45 members. 45 members. Downloading the list because it's easier to read that way. A special thanks to all the members of our channel. We thank our subscribers as well. The members are ones that pay a little money so that they can have a little fancy colored logo of ours next to them and can feel proud that they have pretty much donated to help us run our channel and run our fish rooms. Things like our greenhouse rebuild, the air pump that we have now, and a lot of the supplies wouldn't have been possible without our memberships that we have to our channel. So I want to take a little time to thank each and every one of you and read you off here. I don't know if I really have them in any kind of an order tonight,
No,
so
just read them.
I'm just going to read them off. Starting out with, overly overstocked Oscars, June. Mike Hunt. You know he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Anyways, Any Fish Will Do. Holly Gibbs, George RB3, Whizzle Aquatics, Beto Great Lakes. Outside In Aquatics, 3G, Garcia Aquatics, Cecil Mayberry, Skipper's Aquariums. Edge of Chaos Aquatics, Fish Nerd. Vibes Aquatics, Just One More Fish, LLC, Elfish Tanks, Into the Future 1.618. I actually got to see a comment of that
I
from that
saw
person.
that. That was
There
awesome.
may have been one before, but anyways, Lake Missoula A&P, that is Ben Sharp. Flowers with Horns, New Local Austin, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith. Chi, A Savage Gardens.
Cichlids.
Ooh, I want you, I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I try to find out. I love Savage Garden, don't you? Fishcapades, Bruce Patterson, Audra Meyer, Chris Gordon, Night Owl Aquatics. It's funny that River starts singing in her bed.
Yeah.
Her and I have always been like,
In
you know,
tune.
yeah. Audra Meyer, I said Chris Gordon, right?
Yep.
Night Owl Aquatics, Mike Henderson, Deb's Aquatic Pets, Daniken Aquatics, Gills to Gardens, Nick at Hardwater Propagation, Mrs. Hardwater, Jennifer. It doesn't have quotes, it's more of the brackets, but it's something fun to do. Whips-S World, Whip-S World, Eric Wyrock, Rods Aquatics.
It's not a hyphen, it's an apostrophe.
Apostrophe? What's a hyphen?
This way.
Let's stay on track here.
You got called out.
Bare Bottom Branton, Dee Dee's Finden, Jody P, Tropical Fish Co., Renee Hedinger, Ron's Garage Aquatics, Redneck Aquatics Stan Pittman, Lush and Salty Aquariums, Master Aquatics Just Call Me Eduardo, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane. Jeff, how, do you do it this way or this way? For the bracket things. Anyways, Autarky Homestead, that's Dave, who's not here right now, man. Foxy apostrophe S Fishes. Did I say it right this time? And Peplin Creek Aquatics. Thank you guys so much for being members of our channel.
Thank you so very, very
All
much.
the support is wonderful, and thank you for being a friend.
I think you would have been a golden girl in your past life.
What makes you say that? Spite?
I don't know.
You trying to be mean?
No,
You don't take me seriously?
never.
Am I a clown to you? So, I did that bit already, so keep her moving. I would have
Oh,
taken...
Stan says don't call Katie that.
What?
I don't know.
What
He
did I
said
call
don't.
her? What did I call you? Spiteful? You're very unspiteful.
Jennifer says I laugh like a little kid every time you say my cunt. Ha 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 ha. I think
It is funny.
most people do, especially when you're tired. Nick says keep her moving.
You say that his name too many times and YouTube will like shut your stream down. Kind of like Beetlejuice, say it 3 times. And
Beto says I would have took way longer to read that out. See? Stan says you're mod for sure.
What?
Dorothy on the Golden Girls.
Okay.
Mod.
That took me a little while to get. I get it. Man, I'm slow. I might have a hard time finding a place to poop after all. For those just joining us, might find that comment a little bit weird. And for those that have been here the whole time, might feel the same way anyways. Well, it is 5 after 10, Katie. We did the hour. Well, I did anyways. I was
Well,
here.
I kind of helped.
And all of a sudden, everything's back up to good on here.
Yeah.
I did some modifications to the settings earlier without you here. Aren't
But
you
last
proud of me?
night, or the night before I fixed it.
I know, but I did a little something and I'll explain it to you later.
I don't need to be
I'll
mansplained.
mansplain it to you later. Until then, you guys, keep your fish in good health. Keep your plants fully watered. And make sure your antennas are big enough to properly propagate your signals. They come in all sizes. Some are long and skinny. Some are short but yet thick. Some have a slight bend to them, while others are more straight.
Where's the
The what?
short?
Oh yeah, and then there's also some antennas that
They still count.
they barely get the job done. But it's an antenna nonetheless. And Just make sure you have one. Okay.
We love you guys. Thank you all for coming in tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get here until late. But hey, it's life.
That's what she said. And since I don't have an outro made yet, I just replay the intro and use that as an outro. So, good evening, good night, and good morrow. That was a good way to end it, right? I could say
Yes.
it like that.
Yes.
You sure? All right. Midwest goodbye.